Has the bubble burst when it comes to the Pi network? We've seen a few days of outflows, the price in decline, and ultimately the Vietnam police saying it's illegal to use it. What the heck is going on with Pi? Can you still become a millionaire? Well, I'll tell you that as well in this video. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And also don't forget, check some of the links out in the description. Marbits, we have $1,000 for the prize pool this week, so definitely grab yourself a bag. That being said, let's get into the video. So Pi, after its absolutely explosive launch, heading all the way up to about $3 before it's been coming down now for about the last 8 days, even with a big market move that we got announced yesterday, Pi still seemed to decline, currently holding around 182, down about 3%. But what's going on? Well, they haven't really announced a lot. 60 million engaged pioneers. The cryptocurrency of this is huge. They're still pushing for mainnet checklist. Important to migrate over to mainnet. If you are someone who's been mining this for a long period of time, please go and check their website out. You need to do certain things. KYC, move your tokens over to the mainnet. I know they're locked, but it is important that if you are doing that and you have spent so long building your portfolio with these, that you make sure that you do migrate over. Please be careful of scams, all the rest of it. Come to their main X account, follow it through there, or go to the website. I'm sure it's all on your apps as well. So definitely worthwhile thinking about. So what's going on and why are the Vietnam police issuing warnings about the Pi network? Well, the reality is there is such a divide between, I think, those people that have been mining it forever, that have kind of been involved, and those people that didn't. And I think the people that have been mining it are very bullish on it. They want to see it succeed. And the people that didn't, well, simply are just suffering from FOMO, in my opinion. They wish they got in. They never thought it was going to happen. Turns out that was probably a bad decision. Now, just for complete transparency, I never mined it. I'm not involved in it, but it is curious to me, and a lot of my community are in it as well. So I thought it was worthwhile just keeping up. But the Vietnam authorities have issued an advisory to the Pi network token warning users that using it for payments is illegal. In an announcement on Facebook, the Vietnam police observed that recent increase in the usage of Pi tokens for everyday transactions in the country could attract sanctions and criminal prosecutions. Now, this is less about Pi and more about the fact that this currency is holding more value than the native currency, and they simply don't like it. We see this with many of different countries. Nigeria, for example, actually imposed a $10,000 increase on the price of Bitcoin because it was actually more valuable than the native currency that they had. This is important to reference when you hear any sort of story like this. Here, let's talk about it. The government authorities in the country further noted that Pi does not have any real value and its current price is based solely on speculation. Welcome to cryptocurrency. Now, that's probably not fair, but the reality is being peer-to-peer simply is a value that someone's prepared to pay for it. Now, there is tons of uses. There is certainly stores of value and much more, but it is interesting that we would get there. And they actually finished by saying, quote, "It is not allowed to give, transmit, post false or unverified information on cyberspace related to virtual currencies, cryptocurrencies in general, and Pi coins in particular, causing public confusion and causing cases of violating the law." So if you go into Vietnam, don't pay for anything with Pi. Okay, that's kind of where that one sits. But on the flip side, this is why people are incredibly bullish. Here's how to become a millionaire if it hits 5 cents. Now, let's be fair, $3 was not that far away. And it's also got a huge community. So just the smallest good news story and people really buying into it could accelerate the price incredibly quick. In fact, it's important to think about how big this could be. 200,000 coins is what you're going to need at around $5. The price of 300,000 Pi right now is around $452,000. Now, that's actually not true. It's actually just, well, it's probably not far off actually. The question is, when the real asset hits $5, there is a high probability the crypto market will stagnate over the coming weeks. The US imposed 25% off the European Union. Now, we know that's changed. What is worth thinking about here, though, is Pi didn't really perform as well as the rest of the market. It's not going to be something that's announced in a reserve. However, macroeconomic factors and the fact we're seeing a move in the market could play out very favorably in the longer term for Pi. The question will be, though, all those people that had huge amounts, even those people that are running nodes because they have so much of it, what do they do when they can sell the tokens? And some people can, I accept that, but the vast majority have had to lock these tokens for at least 12 to 18 months. What happens when those tokens are unlocked? What happens to the price of Pi when they get unlocked? Are we about to see a big correction? Are they going to dump? Or simply put, is there that many people involved in this that by that point, 60 million people buying a little bit every single day could skyrocket the price? Probably the biggest community in cryptocurrency. So think about it. 200,000 Pi at $5 gets you to $1 million. Very interesting to think about that, but there are some concerns around this, and I guess concerns in terms of what it's being used for, but many of those coming out of countries that I would argue are probably the same when it comes to just general cryptocurrencies in use. So let me know what you think of Pi. Let me know what you think of all of the news. And also, are you invested? Have you been able to sell? Are you running nodes? I'm really curious to hear from you guys. So do drop it in the comments. Again, share this video far and wide. Pi Network, lots of people have a lot of questions. We'll try and answer as many as we can and keep you guys posted and up to date with what's going on here on the 2Bit Crypto channel. So don't forget, check those links. Also subscribe and hit the like button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.